Ivanka Trump arrives at an Arizona campaign event to the Beatles' Here Comes the Sun and tells a tightly packed crowd of 200 that a vaccine is coming very quickly as she insists her father is doing great after COVID-19. Ivanka spoke at the Mountain Shadows Resort Scottsdale in Arizona on Sunday. She took off her face mask upon arrival, after keeping it on for a tour of an antiques market earlier. Former White House Deputy Press Secretary Hogan Gidley moderated the discussion, which touched on the economy and the president's health as 200 guests packed together in the outdoor setting. She told them a COVID-19 vaccine is coming very quickly. She insisted the president is doing great and if anyone had any question about his health and vitality, I think watching him over the last week would reassure my. Leah Simpson for DailyMail.com published 7:13 BST, the 12th of October 2020, updated 14:02 BST, the 12th of October 2020. Ivanka Trump kicked off a campaign event in Arizona on Sunday by walking into the sound of the Beatles track Here Comes the Sun. The 38-year-old first daughter and senior advisor to President Donald Trump peeled off her face mask to wave and smile at attendees of the outdoor gathering in Paradise Valley. Ivanka stepped onto the stage, in a stunning long-sleeved white dress, with black stripes. She completed the monochrome look with a thick black leather belt at her waist. As golfers finished up on the green behind her at the plush Mountain Shadows Resort Scottsdale, she was joined on stage by former White House Deputy Press Secretary Hogan Gidley, who moderated the discussion in front of 200 guests. Ivanka spoke at the luxury Mountain Shadows Resort Scottsdale in Arizona on Sunday. Ivanka Trump, seated right, daughter and advisor to President Donald Trump, is joined on stage by former White House Deputy Press Secretary Hogan Gidley. Seated left, Ivanka Trump, left, daughter and advisor to President Donald Trump, speaks to business owners as she tours American Way Antiques. Ivanka Trump helps make cookies at the American Way Market Cafe in Arizona on Sunday. Despite the event being held outdoors, attendees still appeared to put themselves at risk of contracting coronavirus as they sat on lawn chairs tightly packed into a space. Ivanka told them a vaccine is coming very quickly. If anyone has any doubt, I'll be the first in line. I know the rigorous standards that went into this, Ivanka said. She also insisted that her father was doing great after his COVID-19 battle, saying the president received good treatment and listened to what his doctors advised him. It was after a doctor at Walter Reed criticized his ride around the hospital to greet fans because he took to an airtight vehicle while he was still infected. Since he left hospital, he has also been criticized for making irrational statements that saw shares process immediately dip. Ivanka waves to patrons as she tours American Way Antiques on Sunday. Crowds watched through the window as she helped employee Shannon Tidwell make cookies. If anyone had any question about his health and vitality, I think watching him over the last week would reassure him tremendously, Ivanka added, before speaking to the crowd in one of the wealthiest zip codes, which the average household income at around $200,000, about what her father has done for the economy. Ivanka had earlier toured the American Way Antiques market owned by Mike and Patricia Moore. There she helped employee Shannon Tidwell make cookies at the American Way Market Cafe. It was the second time Ivanka had visited Arizona in the past month. But after earlier voting opened October 7, Vice President Mike Pence, Democratic candidate Joe Biden and his running mate Kamala Harris all visited on Thursday. Arizona has become a swing state, and while polls show Joe Biden taking a lead over Donald Trump in swing states, the president's re-election campaign is not giving up easily. Ivanka arrived wearing a face covering, left, and smiled as she removed it, right. About 200 people were in attendance at the luxury hotel in one of the most affluent zip codes. She told the audience that a COVID-19 vaccine is coming very quickly as golfers finish up on the green at Mountain Shadows Resort. The advisor to President Donald Trump spoke at the event. Let's block ads. Why?
Show your love for him. Click the link in description. Thanks for watching.